All right, I wasn't sure if it was going to work tonight, but it looks like it is. It is. We are live. Thank goodness. I shut down my OBS on accident. I clicked a button. I'm still learning what I'm doing, just like you out there, and it completely erased all of my settings. Wild. Anyways, I have a great lineup of 5 real estate agents. I'm going to review their channels. This is Patty. This is the first victim, right? Man, I hope people don't think of this channel as just negative comments on people. This is really just an opportunity for the agent that I am reviewing to improve, as well as everybody else. I mean, they're putting their content out there on YouTube, so it's fair game, all right? But also, they can be an opportunity and a help for other real estate agents as well. Real estate agent industry can be cutthroat, but from what I hear, it's also a great community where people get together and they work together, right? Nothing like good referral money. So this is Patty Linson. This is her video on the home buying process. So I want you to pay attention to something. This video is only 41 seconds long, so we're going to watch the whole thing. But I want you to listen for one thing. Do you get any piece of the home buying process in this video? Let me know in the comments.
Part of my job as a realtor is to guide you through the home buying process.
Okay.
Buying a home can be exciting, but it's also a huge commitment and can be overwhelming and stressful.
Yes.
Remember, my compensation typically comes directly through the seller. I use my experience and market knowledge combined with my 35 years of experience to help me market your listing. I also have connections to the best lenders to ensure that when we find the perfect home, you'll be in a great position to be accepted. Contact me today and let's find your dream home.
Okay, so what's my first step of the home buying process? Did anybody catch it? I didn't catch it. I think I'm supposed to call her to get the first step. I mean, if that's the way it's supposed to happen, then hey, good job, Patty. But if you're wanting to educate people, then you kind of need to deliver on what your video title is, right? This was a great introduction video to yourself as a real estate agent. However, on the home buying process, not really any part of a home buying process. She refers to herself in the third person, totally not necessary. It doesn't really feel authentic when you read that. And so real estate agents, just talk as yourself. You're the one that's on the video, or is there some minion behind the scenes that is creating all of this for you, and so they're talking about you? You know, that's what it kind of sounds like. Are you real? Are you authentic? Are you the person that answers the phone? Are you the person that's going to work with the person? But if it's a third person description there, it kind of seems like there's somebody else pulling some of the strings, right? Patty Linson introduces you to home buying in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. That's a great keyword, introduction to a keyword there. Home buying in Las Vegas, Nevada. Real estate investing includes short-term rentals, brand new homes, and resales. Expert real estate agent, Vegas born and raised, realtor license. Kind of lost me there at the real estate investing includes part. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything really. If you're going to, hey, I just saw someone is here, put your name in the chat so that I can see who you are. I don't know how to see people in my chat yet. That's one thing I'm still learning, or my live stream. So she has one keyword there in her description. Buying in fabulous Las Vegas. But that's it. She could have so much more in her description. It's all hashtags. It's just all hashtags. Tell me about the home buying process. This is an opportunity to get your video to rank for home buying process or Las Vegas real estate. Kind of a lost opportunity there. Another lost opportunity with this YouTube channel is her main channel's description. I don't get to know anything about Patty. She just tells me to call her to have help buying or selling. I don't know anything about her. I would have to click into this video and read down here just to learn that she was Vegas born and raised. She didn't even say that in her video. So like, why would I trust this person that I don't even know enough to call her based on the video that I just watched? I wouldn't. I don't know that she really even knows anything about Las Vegas based on that video. I know that she knows the home buying process. Well, I didn't even get that much. But she doesn't show me Las Vegas at all. Why would I trust this person to take me around Las Vegas? That's kind of how you got to look at your real estate videos to get those people that are interested in you as a real estate agent in that specific city. Her YouTube channel banner, I didn't even see this. Actually, I just saw this right now. I've looked at this channel like 4 times prior to this. I did not see that she has a website, and I do this all the time. The website button is hidden by this dark cover here. And so if I was to click that, I couldn't. I didn't even see it. So that's why you need to keep that in mind when you're creating your YouTube channel banner. It's got to be bright enough and call attention to that little button right there on the right. Otherwise, that's a lost lead possibly. You could have a link there to a lead magnet, which is like a checklist of the 10 best hotels to go see in Las Vegas. Could be a relocation guide. Missed opportunity there. One lead that could have fallen into her bucket, gone. She doesn't say anything up here. She could have text there. She could put that 22, I don't know how many years of experience she has there. She could say something. There's nothing there other than firing to Las Vegas. So yeah, I mean, if I recognize Las Vegas, then I'll know that she works in Las Vegas. But tell me more. You can put text in your YouTube channel banner. Do it. I'm going to show you a YouTube channel banner that kind of does that a little bit. Next up, we've got Michael Brown. Okay. Now this is where I need to remind people. I am not trying to make fun of people when I do these YouTube channel reviews, but funny things happen. It's just YouTube content, and there's millions and millions of people that post content, and you run into things that are just funny. I found this video, and I'm not I'm not sure if this was intended to be a joke. I don't know if he was pranked. Michael Brown, if you're out there, what is looking for a real estate agent a head around his big bald head above the rest? Is it on purpose? I need to know. Is it intentional? Oh, but this is it. This is all it is. This is the whole video. Is that? I'm so sorry. Okay, but why would I call? Why would I call? Okay, so his YouTube channel does need a little help, but he does have those keywords. The Westland, is that MI? Is that Michigan? Right? I don't know. But this description needs to be built out more. What brought you there? Oh, here's some good ways you can build out a good description. What brought you there to that area? How long have you lived there? What's your favorite part about living there? Is there a specific downtown that you like? Specific neighborhood? What's your favorite restaurant? Those are kinds of things that you can use in your YouTube channel description to write keywords in naturally without it being, I'm a real estate professional with RE/MAX and I moved to Westland, Michigan because I wanted to move to Westland, Michigan because I really love Westland, Michigan. That's called keyword stuffing. And Google sees through that. YouTube sees through that. That's not going to work. But writing naturally and having those keywords, writing in a way that provides actual value to the person that's reading it, fair game. But you got to get those keywords in naturally. So his content is kind of like all over the place. And I know this happens a lot with real estate agents. Maybe they use an older channel and then they don't really switch it up. And so they just have all of like their family content, some concerts. Looks like he went to a wrestling show. I guess that's not a concert. I thought it was a stage. But it's just like lots of stuff that doesn't really have anything to do with real estate. And then I saw this video. Oh man, delete that. Get that off your channel. And then this one too. Oh, you had a blooper there. Oh, poor guy. Oh, just don't hit the upload button. I think it might have been a mistake. Let's see what this one is.
Okay.
Maybe they're trying to get like behind the scenes footage. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure why this was uploaded to his channel. That's my question. Going back to this one. Need a real estate agent? But there's no other information, right? So, like I was talking about before, feel free to put into your channel videos, a good description that's going to rank for keywords. What you can do is you can go into YouTube Studio and you can go into settings, upload defaults, and this is basically a template for all of your videos right here. Basic info, description, and it'll be the same for every single YouTube video that you upload. I have some links in here. You can do the same. You can send people to your website, but use this box, these 5,000 characters to talk naturally about the area that you're working in as a real estate agent. All right. I was blown away when I saw that. You never know what you're going to find on YouTube. Okay, so this is Jeanette Womble. She is clearly from Columbia, South Carolina. Brownie points, Jeanette, for getting your city and state, kind of state, right? South Carolina. In your channel name, and then as well as in your description here, Columbia, South Carolina area. But you could build that out more. Tell the story. You say originally from Connecticut. We'll talk about that story. Talk about what made you move to South Carolina. Why Carolina instead of Connecticut? You could have a good 3 or 4 paragraphs just on that in your description, and Google would recognize those keywords and be promoting your channel even more as people are searching for Columbia, South Carolina. What got me to click on her channel was actually this video
South Carolina,
where
I am here with my client.
She is interviewing a previous client that she had, and she is capturing her client's relocation story. And that is such a powerful way to use YouTube, by capturing someone's story, because her story is going to connect with somebody else that sees this video. You can see that she's got some keywords in here: relocating from out of state to move to Columbia, South Carolina. She could have had a few more in there. She's got it again, the same one. So that one doesn't really add any more value. What she could have said is relocate to South Carolina, or interested in living in South Carolina. Something along those lines. Oh, she has another one here, buying in Columbia, SC. Okay, so yeah, she's doing pretty good at getting those keywords in naturally. I think she could just get a few more in there. That's kind of like nitpicking. She did really good on this one. Oh shoot, I hit back and I didn't want to. Oh wait, here it is. Okay, so this was the one YouTube channel banner that I was going to make tonight. It's obviously EXP. I'm pretty sure that's her broker, maybe. Just maybe, right? Maybe that's the whole blue thing going on there with the dress or whatever. But she's doing so well, and it's just such a shame to see this banner on this channel, right? It's like, I know she's brand new. She's just started. Oh no, not brand new. 81 videos. So she's doing pretty good on YouTube. I wonder, how long has she been doing it for? A year ago was her first video. So she's been at it for a while. Dang, it's a shame that her banner looks like that. All right, so I snooped around. I internet sniped her and got her picture off of Facebook. I'm going to remove this background here. We're going to build her a Columbia, South Carolina YouTube channel banner. So yeah, I just removed the background there. That is a pro feature of Canva, but there's other tools that you can use like Photoshop, which is another paid software, but that just removes the background really quick. I could make adjustments. Wow. She's starting to look like DJT there a little bit. So I'll just leave it alone. DJT was a Donald Trump reference. Anyways, so she lives in Columbia, South Carolina. So I'm going to put that in for a search here. Carol, I literally wrote Carol or Carl. Columbia, South Carolina. Okay. Go to photos so we can find a good city photo to really show where she is working at and how you verify that it is the actual areas by clicking on these three dots. Columbia, downtown South Carolina. That looks like it might be a great photo to use, either this one or that one. I'm undecided. We'll see if this one works. I'm guessing that's like the Capitol building. Looks pretty typical for a government building there. They all look kind of the same. There we go. Bring it a little over the edge because YouTube crops it down for you. And then we send it to back. And right now she looks like a floating body. I promise she won't be in the final product. I'm going to give her an outline. Not black. Go white. Makes her pop out a little bit from the picture. That has been happening every single time. And I tried downloading a photo when it was like this, and it actually just keeps the outline. It doesn't actually have it white. But to visually still work with the photo, I have to refresh. And then when I go down, the outline should be there. Yep. So when it comes to where she lives and what she's, what her niche is, right? Her area, living in, do I want to say, we'll do Columbia, South Carolina. Living in Columbia, South Carolina. Okay. I'm going to make it all caps, and I just clicked this button up there to do that. And I'm going to put an outline on it. Do I want it to be blue or do I want it to be white? Go with her dress a little bit. Oh, here's a cool thing. So if I wanted to make the text the same exact color of her dress, here's how you do that. So I have the text selected. I go to color. And then this little rainbow square, you grab this dropper, click on the lightest part. And, oh, this happens with the text every once in a while. You just have to click out of it and then do it again. Okay. Grab the dropper. Bam! Same exact color of her dress. I can put an effect on it. I can make it white, really make it pop out. Now it's kind of like playing on her outline, her dress, right? There we go. Living in Columbia, South Carolina. And then, so you saw me, I was like struggling to find the center there. I always forget, but this is a nifty little tool. Say I had it all the way over here. You can right click on it, do align to page center. And then if you wanted it exactly in the middle of your page, just click middle. And it'll probably, you'll see the nudge lines. See, it had it right there where I needed it. Move her over a little bit off the text. Living in Columbia, South Carolina. She didn't have anything, right? There was no website, nothing here. Okay. Oh, that's the next channel we're going to get to. Her name was Jeanette. I already forgot. Womble. There it is. Oops. Okay, and I'm just gonna make this white, fully white, and I'm gonna flip it so that it has that blue background on it. Looks like I gotta pull her color again. There we go. Living in Columbia, South Carolina, Jeanette Womble. And then if she did have a download, I would call attention to it, but she doesn't. And I'm going to talk about why I'm not going to say like subscribe or anything on this last channel here. But I could also put in her contact information at the top or at the bottom. I could bring this up. I don't like to blast people's contact information on YouTube. I know it's kind of weird even though it's already there. And you probably already saw it in her description. I just don't like to be handling the contact info. So I would put it down here or have it up here somewhere. And then her team name, you can't forget her broker name, EXP. That's how many of these I've done. I already have it ready to go. Right there. I don't know what the laws are for South Carolina, but in Idaho, the broker name has to be at least one click away from any social media platform. So YouTube, she doesn't have to have that broker name on all of her stuff. She just has to have it within one click. So the channel is always one click away. And this is the banners on the channel. So that's how I'd make a banner for a real estate agent. Obviously not fully complete. It's about 95% complete. Moving on to Kim Reed. Ironic name because the very first video that I saw was of her reading a book.
Local real estate agent and author of the complete guide to buying a home. Chapter 2 is what I'm going to be talking about today, and it's all about why you should use a real estate agent. And I give 6 reasons for using me personally.
Okay, so does she introduce herself?
Kim Reed here,
Kim Reed,
local real estate agent and author of the complete real estate agent. Hello, Kim Reed here, local real estate
agent. Where? Where do you work, Kim Reed that reads? Where do you work?
Will help you in the buying and selling process. So if you would like a copy of my book, please PM me and let me know. It's free. Also, I've had people reach out and ask if they can just get the digital copies. It helps you, and I will see.
Where do you work? I still don't know. I know where you work for JH. I know you work at Justin Henry Real Estate Advisors, but I don't know anything else. So let's go to her description. Maybe she tells us there, right? The chapter gives 6 reasons you should use me as your realtor. But where? Where, Kim? Where do you work? Tell me. Oh, more about this channel. Okay, maybe it'll tell us. There's nothing there. So, Kim Reed, the realtor that works where? Okay, real estate agents, you gotta have where. Remember Jeanette Womble? I said she's doing really good because she has Columbia, South Carolina in her title. If you're trying to sell houses in a specific area, wouldn't that be kind of like the very first thing that you might want to have on your YouTube channel is where you work and where you want to sell those houses or help people, buy houses? It would be the first thing that I would put. Let's see if she says it in, okay, Frisco, Texas. Ha, we found it. She works in Frisco, Texas. Okay, I'm glad we found that out. I didn't think I was going to get that during story time, and I didn't. So, good thing I clicked onto that video. Kim Reed, if you see this, just get your locations in your video descriptions and in your channel description, and then people will start finding you better. You still have more subscribers than me, though. Okay, moving on to the last real estate agent, and I think he is doing some awesome things. I mean, just look at those YouTube thumbnails. Those are enough to make me good enough to make me jealous, and I have graphic designer experience. Maybe he paid a graphic designer to do them. Who knows? But those look really good. They really catch your eye. There's just a couple thoughts that I had. He's got the gold and the black there, but you don't really find that branding here except for the gold. So he does have the gold, but the blue, I just wish this was blue instead of black is really what I'm getting at, to kind of keep with his branding there a little bit better. That's like nitpicking to try to find something to talk about. And then there's this right here. And this is a huge thing that I wanted to talk about, because I feel like it's a very big misstep, even though it's only a little thing. New videos every week, subscribe here. Okay, so are you, as a real estate agent, are you trying to get YouTube subscribers, or are you trying to get sellers and buyers? So you had an opportunity here to call attention to a resource that someone could download and give you their email for, but instead you chose to put subscribe here when there's subscribe here. If you want to do both, then design your channel to where the arrow is, or your channel banner, to where the arrow is here saying subscribe here, and then have your website free and use this space to say free relocation guide, free 10 things you need to know about living in Florida. Missed opportunity right there. Yes, you want to build your YouTube channel, but that's going to happen naturally. I would rather have someone go to my website and download something than to have someone click and subscribe there when they could have done it right there. Other than that, he's doing a lot of great stuff. He goes into the community. Yes, he gets out of his car.
What's up, guys?
I just hit my
Super
mic.
excited to see you back. Today, we're going to talk about this specific neighborhood.
He's got
When I
good
say what
audio,
this specific neighborhood,
good video.
This is Naples.
He's doing
Drinks,
everything right
back
on his
to work.
videos. He's got a camera guy. Forget about it. Wish I had a camera guy. You know how much better my live videos would be if I had a
Behind
camera
me, you
guy?
can see 125 acres of lake where you can take your boat, paddle.
So watching this video, you might be like, oh wow, but the mic had the wind. That's actually a good thing. I hate it when people use music just to cover up the wind. I want to know, if I'm moving to an area, is it super windy? Now I know.
Not
It's a
only
little
that,
windy there.
There's a few lots available
Naturally.
that you can build your own dream home here in Naples Resort.
The freaking ocean
This
there, if
area
it's not
is
windy, there's an
amazing.
issue.
It is perfect. You want to come check it out? Let's go show you around.
And he's got a cool accent.
Behind me, you got a nice.
I swear, an easy step to success is having an accent. I mean, technically I have an accent somewhere, like I have an accent to him, but I'm just saying.
bar. Hey, you want to take a kayak out or you want to boat out? Look at that way.
Look at that, that's so cool. So he's just doing a lot of great stuff with his YouTube channel. If you did want to watch a real estate agent and kind of learn how to kind of do your videos a little better, go to his channel, watch some of his videos, take a look at his thumbnails and maybe like mimic them. You would be doing all right. I mean, hey, why create the wheel? He's already got all that great stuff out there. Dang. All right. Well, I hope you have learned something today. I always learn something when I watch these real estate agents. They've got a lot of guts being out there selling people houses and putting themselves out on YouTube. The internet is not a friendly place. And they've got someone like me that's poking around on their channels and talking about them, right? But I hope that they learn something, as well as the people that watch this. If you are a real estate agent that's kind of needing some help through your YouTube channel, let me know. I would love to jump on a call. We'll talk about your YouTube channel banner. We'll talk about your thumbnails, and we'll talk about what you're trying to even do with your YouTube videos. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on a Friday night. The one person. You have an amazing evening and a great weekend. Bye.